That's right. I find it hard to fall asleep sometimes when it's so much on my plate, and it's hard to clear my mind and just unwind. And today, help is here. I'm joined by Dr. Michael Garko of the radio program Let's Talk Nutrition to give some advice on how to get a good night's sleep naturally. This is a great topic.
So you have a hard time sleeping, do you?
I do sometimes.
Okay.
You know, my boyfriend was going over some relaxation techniques for me yesterday just to kind of help clear my mind. I had girlfriends on Friday night at dinner saying that they're taking Tylenol PM.
Yeah. About 70 million people, according to the NIH, about 70 million people in America suffer from insomnia. Now, that great philosopher and great thinker, W.C. Fields, said, the best cure for insomnia is to get a lot of sleep. Now, that's not very
easy
helpful
for him to say.
Yeah, and that's not very funny for people who have insomnia, right?
Right.
And as it turns out, insomnia or sleep is really just as vital to good health as food and water. All right. Now, insomnia is insufficient or poor quality sleep characterized by difficulty going to sleep and then staying asleep, waking up too early and then not going back to sleep, or waking up unrefreshed or feeling really tired.
Still tired when you get up.
That's insomnia generally. Now, insomnia is just one type of sleep disorder. We're going to talk about insomnia today. But bottom nocturnal line is insomnia equals sleep deprivation or loss of sleep. Sleep deprivation is so undermining to our health.
Yes.
Okay? It undermines the immune system, it weakens it, it causes mood disorders, it makes people irritable, it makes them susceptible to being angry, anxious, sad, and depressed. It affects their motor skills, judgment skills, decision-making, concentration, raises blood pressure, does all sorts of things to the body, increases the risk for stroke. All right? So it's bad news. Now, nutritionally speaking, a compromised nutritional status and eating the wrong foods at the wrong time can exacerbate or trigger insomnia. Conversely, a robust nutritional status and eating the right foods at the right time can modulate and even prevent insomnia. Now,
because I know a lot of times at night, if I eat, like if I have a little dessert or I eat late, I have a hard time sleeping.
And that's true, and it may be the foods, but the nutritional status. Let's go over here for a second. The nutritional status is my standard protocol. If people are watching this segment, they're catching on to how I approach this.
Yes.
Keep your nutritional status up with a good multivitamin and mineral. I brought natural factors both for men and women, and a fish oil and a greens. You always start with that. That'll keep your nutritional status up. And eat breakfast. There's that old axiom, breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dine like a pauper.
Okay, already I'm backwards.
You got it all backwards. And that's what happens to most people. And then you want to avoid stimulants like tobacco and, and coffee and suppressants like alcohol. Contrary to the popular belief, alcohol does not put you to sleep necessarily. It'll wake you up in the middle of the night. Some people who drink wine will wake up.
Yeah, see, sometimes I would think a glass of wine would help you fall asleep.
Well, it may, but it'll wake you up for many people.
Interesting.
And, isn't that odd? All these myths that are out there.
Absolutely.
So, and you want to avoid drinking fluids within 2 hours of going to sleep.
Okay.
All right.
So you don't wake up in the middle of the night.
So avoid eating these. What you want to try to do also is during the day you want to control the blood glucose levels and insulin levels, especially at night. And so you want to avoid these high glycemic foods because glucose stimulates the brain. That's the only compound or nutrient to get across the blood-brain barrier, causes people to be all hyperactive, you know?
Right.
So you want to avoid that. Now, one way to control that is with fiber. Fiber will modulate the glucose levels. Do that through the day. Now, a lot of people believe in protein. Eat protein throughout the day. Eat it to your heart's content. But at night, you have to be careful. There's an amino acid. There are 22 amino acids. Sometimes they work together, sometimes they work against one another. Tryptophan is an important amino acid. It's the only amino acid that converts into serotonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter, very important for sleep. So you got tryptophan that gets converted into serotonin, that gets converted into melatonin, but you got 5-HTP in the middle. All of those compounds are found right here, and in the brain, the pineal gland produces serotonin, but it doesn't produce tryptophan. You can only get it from food. So now,
What kinds of food?
There are a number of foods that you can eat to get the tryptophan. You can get alfalfa, baked beans, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, cauliflower, celery, chicken, cottage cheese, chives, fish, fennel, milk, oats, nuts, what else? Soybeans, sweet potatoes, spinach.
Awesome.
Watercress is another one. So there are a lot of foods that you can eat.
Okay,
that's awesome. That was an alphabetical order, too.
I'm going to be going online to play that one back and write those down for my my menu.
By the way, these two products over here, Pharmagaba by Natural Factors and this
Tranquil Sleep.
Tranquil Sleep. The Tranquil Sleep has melatonin, L-theanine in it, which is another good amino acid, and some other compounds that help you sleep. The B vitamins are very important. Take those during the day. Don't take them at night, but you need them. Minerals. We're very deficient in minerals.
This is what I've been told, calcium, magnesium, very important.
Absolutely. I even brought a calcium magnesium liquid. It comes in pill form. Very, very important. CalMag, before you go to sleep. Sometimes you want to just take this by itself because you don't want it to compete with the other minerals. Okay. Some people will just take the magnesium by itself. But you have to experiment. Some of these things maybe individually won't get it done. You have to combine them. And then a bunch of herbs, you know, the traditional ones. What, you know, you got in there: skullcap, valerian root, passion fruit, chamomile, kava kava. Say it twice. And I brought some teas. There are these wonderful herbal teas that will help you sleep. Now these work.
They do. I've been taking valerian root and then drinking an organic chamomile tea at night, and that does help quite a bit.
So you see now, it's nutritional status, it's the type of foods, and it's the timing. You know, and by the way, in the evening, you'd be better off to have a meal that has complex and simple carbs in it with some protein. Bodybuilders eat like 30, 50 grams of protein before going to bed. If you suffer from insomnia, that's the last thing you want to do. Why? Because you're going to short circuit the tryptophan, which helps you go to sleep because it makes serotonin. You see how that all works?
Yes.
You got it?
I'm starting to really get this stuff. And I'm going to be sleeping better this week, I guarantee it now.
All right. No wine.
Wine.
Don't go out and eat a big steak and drink a bottle of wine before going to bed. You'll be up all night.
I won't be doing that anymore. And we want to remind you how you can catch Dr. Garko's show, Let's Talk Nutrition. It airs on AM 1250's radio every Monday through Friday afternoon from 2 to 3 p.m. And keep in mind, you can also listen live by logging on to letstalknutrition.com. And this is the week's list of topics. Check out Wednesday, August 8th. Dr. Garko will be live at the South Tampa Vitamin Discount Center, where he will be continuing today's discussion about insomnia. And Friday closes out the week with a similar subject, healthy sleep with Neil Levin. You can also find the show schedule on our website at studio10.tv and also at letstalknutrition.com. And remember, you can visit us online at studio10.tv to get more information on Dr. Garko and the Let's Talk Nutrition program. And while you're there, download our coupon for 10% off any purchase at Vitamin Discount Center. You can print it out and take it into any Vitamin Discount Center location, or follow the instructions to shop online like I do at vdcusa.com. The coupon is good through the end of August. Thank you so much.
Chicken and turkey also have tryptophan in them.
See?
Remember, after Thanksgiving, that's why people pass out.
My kids complain I make chicken every night, but see, now I can use that excuse.
Feed them a ton of chicken, they'll go to sleep.
Thank you so much. Don't go away. When we come back, we talk to author Lisa Hine about her book called I'm Doing the Best I Can.
So am I.
This segment was paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition.